Hello everyone, my name is Adrian Putra Perdana and my SID is 13011700538. So today I'm going to present my final project for the performance analysis computer network. And for the introduction, this final project, so the student will analyze the performance from a topology from picture 1 that the configuration has already been given from the week 13. And in this project, student will take data from some scenario which will be given below, and next student will do analyze and interpret with the result that is get from the topology. For Q1 until Q3, we will use the default QoS class. This is the class, and from file upgrade underscore qs dot py for switch core 2. So for every try, do the traffic capture with Wireshark for like 10 seconds and make sure the traffic background is still running while it's being captured. So here we have a topology. We have 5 hosts, and then we have 3 switch. So for the first host, it is a server, and then the second host is a noise, and the third host, I mean, it is a uh, it is labeled as premium tree, and the fourth host is a regular 4, and the fifth host is a regular 5. And then for the switch, so the first switch is labeled as H1 with OVS kernel switch class, and the second switch is labeled as core 2 with OVS HTB QoS switch class, and the third switch it's labeled as H3. The class is OVS kernel switch, and for every host and every switch is connected with some connection. So for example, the host 1 connected to switch 1 with 100 megabyte per second. Okay, let's continue to the scenario. So the first scenario A is the impact the traffic background without the traffic priority. So here we will run the emulation without traffic priority. So we will use Mininet and Ubuntu to get the traffic. So here we have the throughput and delay with every background traffic data rate from 2.5 megabyte until 12.5 megabyte. So we'll continue in Ubuntu. And first one, we open the terminal. And then we can enter the SDN-QoS folder. So next one is here. I will explain here So we will need to catch traffic from host premium or H3 and host regular H4. So in the config, the H3 IP is 10.0.0.3, and for the H4 is 10.0.0.4. And here it is the class from each switch. I will need to change this first. And then we should continue to sudo. Okay, so it will open the iperf and then the RTP stream emitter, which is the H1, and this is the host 3 and host 4, and this is host 5. So we will need it later. So we will try to catch the traffic, and we will try to find the throughput and the delay from 2.5 megabyte. So we go back to Ubuntu, and we should open the new terminal and open Wireshark. So here we will try to, I will give one only example from H3 and H4. So we will try to find H3 first. How to do that? We will catch from the Wireshark, and first thing we need to find out is that the H3, which is the premium tree, the connection is on H3 and ETH Ethernet 2. So in the Wireshark, we need to enter this connection also. So here it is, the H3 Ethernet 2, and we will find the 2.5 megabyte. So here I will go to extend and type iperf menu C, and IP for host 3 is 10.0.0.3 min B, and for the speed is 2.5 megabyte, and time is 10 seconds. So first thing, I need to filter it first to UDP, and then we can start to find the throughput and delay from host 3, 2.5 megabyte. So from the UDP noise sender, it already stopped. We need to stop the Wireshark also, and then we can go to statistic, capture file properties, and here we can see the throughput. So the throughput is average bits in display. This is the throughput, and this is the delay time. So we will compare. So what I get is, before I get the 2.5K, and the delay is 10.2. So it's not really different, but that's how you get the throughput and delay from host 3. So next one, we will try to find the host for the throughput and delay. So for the host 4, which is the regular 4, the connection is H3 and Ethernet 3. So here it is. Same like before, we will type the iperf min u min c, and the IP is 10.0.0.4 min b. Speed is also the same, 10 seconds. I will start now. Okay, so it stopped, and we will stop the Wireshark. We go to statistic capture, and here it is, the result. We get the throughput is 2.5K and the delay is 2.2 millisecond. 2.5K, and what I get before is 10.0, so it's not really different. That's how you get the value from the throughput and delay. So that's how you do it also with the different traffic data rate. I'm just explaining one each one of from the scenario, and we will continue to the second scenario with the effect from traffic background with traffic priority. So here we will um, use the priority traffic with H3 is high and H4 or host 4 is low. So we'll continue in Ubuntu, and we will open new terminal, and then the command is dot slash set priority dot sh, and the IP from server is 10.0.0.1, which is the from the host one. The label is server, and then the host tree, the premium tree, and don't forget the host tree. We will need to make it high priority, and then we should type high. Okay, and then same like before, we will need to, it's the same command, but we will change the uh, from H3 to host 4 and make it the priority is low. So we've done it, the traffic priority for each host, and we will try to find the throughput and delay just like before. So, but here we will find the or 15. We will find the 15 megabyte per second. So we go back to Ubuntu. We will find the H3 first. So we will try to find the value from 15 megabyte, and the time is 10 seconds. So it stopped, and we will try to capture. So here it is, the value, the throughput, and the time span with The traffic rate is 15 megabyte. So it is the throughput value, which I get the 9.5, and the delay is 11.2. It's not really different also. We will continue to the host 4 with same uh, traffic rate. We'll change the IP to host 4 and the Wireshark. Okay, so it stopped. Then we will go to statistic. So it is the throughput and the delay. Okay, so we continue to next scenario. It is the same like before with traffic priority, but the host 4 we will change from low to high priority. So we go back to Ubuntu and we go to the priority terminal, and same like before, just press arrow and change the host 4 from low to high. Okay, we will continue. So as usual, we will try to find the value, find the throughput and delay value from host premium or host 3. So we will find the 10 megabyte per second. So it is the value from host 3, the, the, the throughput and the delay will continue to host 4 or regular 4. With the same traffic rate also 10 megabyte and 10 seconds. Here it is the value, the throughput and delay value is 9.2 and the delay is 11.1. So it's not really different. And we should continue to scenario D. So here we will change the class from core to switch to OVS kernel switch. We go back to Ubuntu again, and we go back to our mininet. First thing we need to do is exit first. And we should change the switch to from QoS to kernel. Exit, yes, and we should save it. We will check it again, make sure. Okay, so the second switch to already changed from the QoS to kernel. We go back to our mininet. So we will try to find the 7.5 megabyte from host 3 with this scenario. So here it is the value, throughput value, and delay. The throughput is 7.6 and the delay is 10.0. 10.6 and 10.0, so it's not really different. We will continue to host 4 or regular 4. With the same traffic rate, and I'm sorry, we will need to change it, the connection. We will try to run it again. So the throughput is 7.5 and the delay is 10.2. 7.5 and 10.2, so not really different as well. And yeah, that's it for the traffic capture. And for the next is the video quality. So I already showed from the screenshot that uh, from 4 VLC video, I'm sorry, from 4 scenario that is come from 2 VLC hosts with different scenario. And this is the first scenario. We still use the QoS class, and the second scenario is using priority with the host 3 is high priority and the host 4 is low priority. While the C scenario, it use high priority for all for 2 hosts, host 3 and host 4. And for the fourth scenario, it use kernel class in switch 2 without traffic priority. So here from what I get, the quality, I think there is not really much different, but we will try to get it in Ubuntu. So I will use the scenario case, the scenario D. Sorry about that. We still use the scenario D, which is the we will use the class kernel for switch to, and we will try to run the two VLC hosts. And the command is dot slash send video, and the video name, and this is my name is video small dot 3gp. We will try to run it in scenario D. So here the premium is comes first, while the regular one, and next is the conclusion. So from what I get is that from four scenario above, uh, those scenario value doesn't really different from each scenario. But what I found in scenario D, the value from throughput and delay is different. So we compare with A. Yeah, the scenario D, from not all of it, but some, the traffic data rate has smaller value from, especially in delay, against the uh, A scenario without priority traffic and still using the QoS class. And for the throughput, it's also different. So in scenario D is using the kernel switch OVS kernel switch class, where what I get is that kernel is a core or main layer in operating system and hardware that can process networking, while in QoS or quality of service, it can only be decided by the quality of the network is used. So I think that's all from me. Thank you so much.